Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna specifically be talking about the PAC-16, um, kind of detailing and going over some things about being more specific about it. Which team should be here, the four teams that should come, and as far as their TV situation and all that too. So I just kind of want to real quick here. If you could see the teams that I have added were Oklahoma State, Texas Tech, BYU, and Boise State. And by the way, we have the North. This is the North Pod here, the West Pod, East Pod, and South Pod. So let me see. It's better without light. Anyway, uh, back to my point here. I added those four because well obviously Texas Tech is a strong candidate for the Pac-12. They were even 11 years ago when the Pac-16 almost happened. Um, they were one of the teams, and Oklahoma State was also one of those teams. So if you get Texas Tech, it makes sense to get Oklahoma State also as a as a package. Kind of like what Texas and Oklahoma did to go to the SEC. Texas Tech and Oklahoma State are I feel they're very strong candidates come to Pac-12. Making it the Pac-16, not to help make it the Pac-16. We need two more teams. Who better than BYU and Boise State? I mean, BYU, you put them right in there with Utah, Boise State. They don't have a state rival, but kind of leaves Colorado out there and Broncos versus Buffaloes. That sounds very interesting to me. I'm intrigued by that. I think that'd be a very good rival right there. And we know what BYU and Utah is. They need to have that renew that rival, but in the Pac-16 this time. So it's gonna. I really like this Pac-16. Originally, I had Boise State, BYU, San Diego State, and UNLV. But then when this SEC thing happened, I had to reshift some things and rethink it a little bit. And even though Oklahoma State and Texas Tech are coming to the Pac-16, in a separate video, I do have a saving the Big 12 video coming up, probably after this one. So stay tuned for that. And this, I wish you guys could see the logo. It's irritating me how there's not enough light showing, but that's the Pac-16 logo there. So basically the same thing, but we changed 12 to 16. The 16 I did a little bit more bold, and I kind of want to go over some scheduling here too, since we're at it. So this is a chart. On the chart here is the best way I could show the schedule. So in my last video, guys, I made the mistake of when I was talking about it, I said Arizona plays one. They play. So first, let me explain it again. So I'm gonna take Arizona because that's where I'm at. They play these three guys every year. This is the South Pod, by the way. So they play everyone in their pod. ASU, of course, Oklahoma State, Texas Tech. Um, I don't know yet if they should do like conference games one the first conference game, fifth conference game, and ninth conference game. So there'll be nine conference games total. You play these three every year. The other six, that'll give you nine there. So one year will be this six, another year will be this six, and they keep going back and forth like that. So year one, year two, year three, year four, and it will be Arizona and Arizona State playing these six teams year one. Oklahoma State and Texas Tech playing these six teams year one, and then year two it will switch. So year two, Arizona State will play these schools here. Year two, Oklahoma State, Texas Tech will play these schools over here, and then year three, we come back over here, but except the home and away switches, and then for them it'll be here, and then year four they go back over here. Year four we go cross back over here, and home and away same thing will change so we play everybody every other year. The rest of your conference, that is, the ones in your pod, you play these guys every single year. For Boise State, it'll be these three every single year. Cal, it'll be these three every single year. Oregon State, it'll be these. I mean, Oregon, it'll be well, either one, it'll be these three every year. So I think that's the best balance you can do it for all college football. But if they don't adopt that at Pac-12, I mean, this is a good idea right here. I mean, you can try to do the pod system now. I prefer pods over conferences because I'm gonna show you real quick as an example for conferences. We'll just say this if it were divisions. I mean, that's what I meant to say divisions. If it were division, 8 team divisions, we'll say up here's west, down here is east. Okay, so Oregon will play seven. All set have to play all seven of these guys. Arizona have to play all seven of these guys. Okay, so that's already seven conference games, and then you only play two from over here. So so I guess in a 4 year period, so freshman year will be these two guys, and these two, and these two. So I guess in a 4 year period that could work too. But you're for Arizona, um, doing that though, you play you play Oregon State. You play them every 4 or 5 years, every 4 years. So that's kind of a long time. These guys every 4 years, these guys every 4 years, and these guys every 4 years, and these guys are just every year. So kind of a kind of you have more teams that you play every year. That kind of makes the season seem like it's the same thing every year, even though home and away changes. I'm aware of that, but just if you do the pod system, the flavor of the season changes constantly. You get a different taste every other year. Not That's not counting non-conference, of course. Non-conference is something different. That's something that the universities could try to work out with amongst themselves, but hopefully they keep it. Um, leave the FCS schools alone. Just FBS play FBS, FCS play FCS. That's it. I mean, I'm it's kind of that that's old already. We need to get away from that. We need the big boys play the big boys, and the fast guys play the fast guys. Or once in a while, maybe if it's a good, like, maybe I don't mind playing NAU. If it's like those in state type of deals, I'm fine with that. But as far as like these other weird, the Citadel and all these other weird teams that we've played in the past, no more of that. I don't mind playing NAU, and not every year, maybe every couple years, every 3 years. Um, you know, one year they got to take a break from Arizona and ASU. So maybe one year they play us, one year they play Arizona State, one year they just don't play. They don't play any of us. They just take a break from us. So maybe a rotation like that. I don't mind seeing something like that if it's within your state or in territory. I don't mind that. But anyway, back to my point here on the Pac-16. I think pod systems would be way better. That's just the way for scheduling. It'd just be better. Um, I feel like that's the way to go. That's the future way to go. And so I'm giving you guys. I'm starting with you guys. Pac-12, Pac-16. I think this is where you guys should show your games too. I mean, ESPN. I feel like ESPN is so saturated. It's very saturated. I'm kind of getting tired of ESPN too. I feel like they're running the same thing every year too. CBS is out there, guys. The SEC is not shown on CBS anymore. Someone's got to capitalize on that. I know Big Ten has their hands tied with Fox. We're already there in Fox. Fox is in LA. It's Pac-12, Pac-16 territory. So definitely, I mean, keep Fox. Um, you can That'll be like, and then CBS will be like your East Coast. People on the East Coast will be able to watch you guys. There's no more SEC football on CBS. It's on ESPN now, like I said, and ABC. But I feel like ESPN's very saturated. We already have a lot of conferences there. The Big 12 is on ESPN Plus, and we have the SEC there now, of course, full time, like full all their games there, and of course the ACC is also there. So yeah, I just feel like ESPN's already pretty saturated. CBS, I mean, the Mountain West Conference is CBS Sports Network. Pac-16, I mean, come on, we can try to see if they could work something out with CBS. You'll be shown more on the East Coast too. If you play that afternoon game, that after that 2 o'clock, that 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock game that they play, that they used to show on there, that's perfect for Pac-12, Pac-16, and then of course Prime Video. I mean, Prime Video is already showing football, NFL games, and I think college football will get there soon. So that's another outlet you can probably explore. I think that's the route to go as far as you want, for you want to be seen, you want the conference to be seen more. Everyone needs to be better too, of course. We always beat up on each other, and it's good football, but we always beat up on each other though, and basketball. So basketball is the same thing. So I think this will be the route to go as far as network wise. Um, Let me know what you think. I mean, ESPN. I know ESPN's in LA now too, but it's ESPN's still an option. I mean, but I feel like ESPN. I feel like everyone jumps on that shit because it's. I just feel like it's really saturated though, and but it's up to Pac 12, Pac 16. Not up to me, but I just think this is a good, smart route idea to go. Um, of course, they're a lot closer to it than I am, but just looking at it from outside their bubble, I think that'd be a good route to go. So yeah. Anyway, back to the scheduling chart here. Again, I think this is the best way to go. This is can you imagine all these matchups here? Like, I mean, I'm excited to see like BYU, Colorado, Utah, and Boise State. Um, we've seen these guys play each other year in year out, but it's always exciting. UCLA and Oregon, USC, Oregon, Washington, and Stanford, and Oregon, Stanford, and Oregon State, and upsetting could upset anybody, of course. I think they're gonna get better. So, and then here, Boise State, BYU, um, you know, Arizona State, Boise State, Arizona, Boise State, um, Oklahoma State, and Oregon, Texas Tech, and I mean it's endless. USC, it's endless. I mean, just look at all the great matchups there, and then the pods themselves too. So I'm really excited about this. Arizona and we played Tech not too long ago. We played them a couple years ago. Actually, it was actually a good game too. We ended up winning, so that was of course it was a good game. But anyway, yeah, I think this is if I were they got a new commissioner now. Just these are ideas. I'm a fan. I like helping out, and it's something I would love to be in charge of someday. And this what just practicing, and I know I got a lot to learn still, but I don't think this is a bad way to kind of share some ideas. Let me know what you think. Um, we'll end it up right here on this page because that's where it started. But let me know what you think of these ideas, and my information's in the description box. Anybody else have some good, cool ideas in what conference are you in? I'm gonna keep doing conference videos one by one like this. I'm gonna get to the rest of them, but I had to start here first because yeah, it's important. It's my conference, and they need help too. So, but I believe we have the Big South that's next, which used to be the Big 12, renaming that the Big South, and saving that conference, and so that'll be the next video. And thanks again, guys, for watching. Until the next one, take care of yourselves.